Thank you everyone for joining. We might have others that join. This is an English-Spanish class, Dreaming English. I'm Rochelle. I mostly teach English, but we're going to do English and Spanish today. And we're going to kind of talk about like the airport and stuff. So we're going to be looking at pictures, doing some reading, and then I have Isabel also helping with Spanish because I speak some Spanish, but I'm not fluent, as some people know from my trying to speak Spanish. And so I'm from the United States, from Boston area, and we have Ken Clay from UK, Isabel.
I'm Isabel from Spain, from Badajoz, a city in the border of Portugal, in the southwest of Spain.
Okay. So thank you all for joining. So we're gonna we'll get started. I'm going to share screen, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to take turns to describe, and if anybody needs anything said in Spanish, Isabel, maybe you can kind of just say what we're gonna do in Spanish. So we'll take turns first before, like, we'll take turns describing this picture. All right. I'll describe it in English, and then people can take turns. Like, I just tell briefly what has happened in this picture, and then we can have people take turns. That was good information for me for learning Spanish. Thank you, Isabel. So let me just, can everybody see the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the airport that we're going to talk about, the airport, and here is where you would go when you are arriving at the airport. This is the arrival section, and here's departures. So you'll have a taxi over here when you're leaving the airport. This right here is the flight information, so you'll go here. Now, this is an old book, but it would be obviously a television monitor that you would be seeing the flight information. And they have a ticket place. Now, most of the time, I think nowadays, we buy our tickets ahead of time on the internet. But again, this is an old book. I don't really think too many people go to the airport without buying their tickets anymore. Here's where you go to check in. And if you have luggage that's too big, you need to have it weighed, and you have it checked in so it can be checked in and put under the airplane in the cargo section. Over here, this person is checking the passports, so you would show your passport here. This part here is after you get off the plane, you're claiming your luggage that you checked in. So this is where you would get your luggage. This person is custom agent looking through and inspecting a bag. Right here is the airport security. Here in the US, we call it Homeland Security, and they are checking to make sure you don't have anything in your bag that you shouldn't have. And here is the airline attendant, and the person's giving their ticket to go onto the airplane. I'm going to erase all this, and if we want to have people take turns to describe what they see in English or Spanish, if you do not volunteer, we'll call upon you. And I
Question, Rachel.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues como estáis viendo, es un aeropuerto. Normalmente aquí a la izquierda vemos un señor que está entrando con un carrito de equipajes, y como veis arriba pone arrivals, que significa llegadas, ¿de acuerdo? Justo al lado están las salidas, departures, y veis en la puerta de las salidas que hay un taxi aparcado donde un señor está entrando la maleta porque se supone que va a coger el taxi y se va a marchar, ¿de acuerdo? Bueno, pues más a la derecha tenéis aquí una pantalla que es Flight Information, que es donde podemos ver la información de todos los vuelos que hay cuando estamos en el aeropuerto. Abajo tenéis la taquilla, que es ticket. Como veis dentro se ve que hay como un ordenador donde me imagino que tendrán el control de todos los pasajeros y donde evidentemente pues nos venderán los billetes. En el centro de la pantalla, como veis, está una señora, que es donde tenemos el check-in, que decimos cuando nosotros vamos al aeropuerto y embarcamos, pues donde facturamos el equipaje. Carry luggage es el equipaje de mano. Y aquí tenemos como donde nos pesan las maletas, donde tememos todos cuando viajamos, tenemos que tener cuidado de no llevar mucho equipaje, bueno, mucho peso, porque como pasemos del peso que ellos permiten, sabéis que las tasas son increíbles, es mucho dinero. Y algunas veces casi más que el viaje. Así que hay que tener mucho cuidado. Más para abajo, si puedes bajar la pantalla, Raquel. Like that.
Like that? Okay.
Aquí tenemos el control de pasaporte, que como vemos hay un guardia, normalmente es la Policía Nacional, la que hace el servicio este, por lo menos en España, ¿de acuerdo? Y la señora está dando su pasaporte y es un trámite muy complicado porque como te vean que llevas cara de no ser muy de fiar, ya sabes que te llevan a una zona especial y ahí te ven todo el equipaje, te hacen muchísimas preguntas y es complicado. Así que tienes que poner muy buena cara cuando pasas el control de pasaporte y decir yo soy buena persona, en fin. Bueno, aquí también tenemos el security check a la derecha. Como veis, una señora está pasando a través del detector de metales con su perrito, que parece que es un perrito el que tiene, y el equipaje está pasando por la cinta y el guardia, la policía, está viendo todo lo que va dentro, si lleva alguna sustancia o alguna pistola o alguna cosa que pueda tener algún problema cuando suba al avión. No sé si vosotros habéis pasado por aquí normalmente antes del problema que hubo con las Torres Gemelas, se pasaba sin ningún problema, pero ahora te hacen quitarte los zapatos, te hacen quitar todo, bueno, te quedas ahí medio desnudo y es más, está toda la gente ahí sin zapatos, fatal. Pero bueno, hay que pasarlo, hay que tener cuidado porque como hagas algún movimiento sospechoso, lo mismo. Yo recuerdo que cuando viajé a Estados Unidos, al pasar todo lo que es el control de seguridad, dos policías, eran mujeres y daban, vamos, pánico, porque la verdad que a mí me dijeron que me llevaban a una sala, era transparente y me tuve que esperar allí un momento para pasar todo el proceso. No sé qué vieron, no sé qué comprobaron, pero me tuve que estar ahí un rato. Aparte de eso, tenemos aquí la aduana, customs. Como veis, el guardia está comprobando las cosas que hay dentro de la maleta. Es un poco también embarazoso cuando pasas el control de pasaporte y deciden abrir tu maleta porque todo lo que llevas se expone al público y no tienen ningún problema en hacerlo porque me ha ocurrido y bueno, no sé si a vosotros os ha ocurrido eso, pero la verdad que no te gusta que tú tengas todo preparado y te abran la maleta ahí delante de toda la gente, en medio de un aeropuerto. Pero si quieres viajar en avión, pues no tienes más remedio que pasar por todas estas cosas. Como veis aquí, también está el baggage claim. Baggage claim es donde tú recoges tu equipaje, la cinta, tenéis la cinta transportadora, aquí tenéis todas las maletas que van pasando y evidentemente tienes que tener cuidado porque muchas veces a lo mejor te despistas y no conoces bien tu maleta porque salen muchas maletas en la cinta y tienes que estar pendiente de cuál es la tuya. Aquí tenemos también gate, que es la puerta de embarque. Aquí tenemos no sé cómo se llama la persona que normalmente será, no sé, la persona la que te hace pasar a través de la puerta de embarque. Rachel, ¿cómo llamáis vosotros a la persona que...
Check-in.
The person that is taking the tickets.
Sí, ¿cómo lo llamáis vosotros?
I don't know what the name of that person would be.
Yo creo que no tiene ningún nombre, ¿no? No lo sé, será alguna persona...
Final check-in.
Final check-in. Yeah, I'm not actually sure that.
¿Alguna azafata o azafato? No lo sé.
It's normally the air stewards who do that, but I would have thought it was final check-in or God, yeah. I'm trying to think what that's. What the
Yeah,
title
I
is.
think that normally the person that does this is the airline attendant that takes the gate, takes the tickets before you go through the gate.
So, airline attendant?
Who would like to be the first victim?
I have a question, Rachel.
Go ahead.
Arrivals is when you arrive to the airport.
Yes. So if you are in Boston and you need to get you're taking a plane to Spain, you're gonna go to the arrivals.
I thought it was.
No, I'm sorry. Never mind. Backwards. Never mind. This is where you're going to pick up people. I'm sorry. Not enough coffee. All right. Never mind what I said. Arrivals is when I'm going, Isabel, you come to visit me and you fly into Boston. I am going to come here and you're going to come out of the airport.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick you up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not enough.
I've had lots of coffee and I got it wrong.
Departures
And departures, again, you can see the person going in to the airport. Here's the person coming out. So, sorry, even a native English speaker, I got mixed up on that one. You're right. Okay, so let me just erase what my writing here. So who would
baggage claim is when you lose your baggage?
Not when you lose it. It's when you're going to pick it up because you have checked it. Like, see, this person's checking it, and when you are getting off the plane, you're going to baggage to claim the baggage that you have checked, the baggage that you did not. The carry-on baggage you took with you on the plane, but this baggage that's too big, you checked it and it went under the plane. So when before you go and meet me, because you came to visit me from Spain, you're going over to baggage claim to get your bags.
But if you lose your bags?
There's a place to get, yes, if your bags get lost, there's another place to get that. I don't know what it's called, but occasionally bags get lost, right? Has anybody had their baggage get lost?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there is a place that you can go and try to find your bags. I don't know what it's called, but this place right here.
Lost luggage.
Lost luggage, that's it. Because this place, all of the baggage are coming on this belt or cinturón, right? I think this baggage is coming from the plane and it's going around in a circle, and you are looking for your bag that matches, like, you know, if you brought a green bag, you're looking for your green bag so you can grab it.
Okay.
All right, let me erase all that. Anybody else have any questions? And who wants to be the first person? How about Kristen? Would you like to describe it?
Me?
Yes, you.
So,
You're at the top of my list right now.
so okay, there are many things happening in this picture. So the first thing that I can see, it's the arrival gate in which all the people that are coming out of the plane and they claim their baggages. They are coming out of the airport, so that's the arrival gate. Then next to the arrival gate, we have the departure gate, in which all the people that are going away from their cities or their places or taking the airplane. So that's where they go. And that's where the journey starts. So you have to go through check-in, then you have to check your luggage, as Rachel said. You have to weight your luggage to see if it weighs more, so they will charge you more for that. So in the right corner on top, so we can see the flight information. So those are now are like big screens in which you can see the hours and which all the flights are arriving or departing. And also under that flight information, there it's the tickets. And as Rachel said, so we don't do that anymore. So we do it in our homes from our cell phones, on computers. And so in front of that, there it's the check-in section, in which you, as I said before, you are going to check in your luggage. And then we have the passport control. So there you will show like all your information, so they can see if you are legal to travel or not. And what else? So in the baggage claim, it's when you arrive to the place that you were supposed to go, and they will they will put all the luggage in there in the belt, and that starts spinning, so you can collect your luggages. So next to that, there is a customs, in which almost all the time, so you have to open your luggage, not all the time, but most of the time, if you have something that they see that it's not right, so they will make you open the luggage and make a, what do I say, like, you said something, Rachel, they inspect
They inspect
your
it,
luggage.
yes.
Yeah, they inspect your luggage. And there's also a security check, and this one is my favorite part in the airport. It's so funny because they make you take off your shoes, your belt, all the jewelry that you're wearing, and you have to get the position like this and into the scanner, and they will scan if you have anything in it, and then they will make you put everything back again. So it's annoying, but at the same time it's funny. The last part is the gate. The gate is usually when we come after the flight will take off or depart, and we can see in that picture there is a flight attendant in front of the gate, receiving or checking that you are in the right position and not in the run area or run flight. That will be all for me.
All right, who is next? All right. Oh,
Natty.
Natty,
come on.
good idea, Natty. Come on, Natty.
Come on, Natty. Be brave.
Hello.
Hello, Natty.
go ahead and
Hola.
describe
Hola.
what you see. Where are you from?
Natty, open up your mic. Oh, Eduardo.
Natty, where are you from? Natty?
I'm from Bolivia.
Okay.
Oh.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Bienvenido.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
All right.
Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand what you need to do?
¿Cómo?
Do you understand what you need to do?
Nati, ¿sabes lo que tienes que hacer con la imagen?
No, pero están viendo, o sea, están diciendo lo que significa, ¿cierto?
Exacto.
Estamos
Sí.
describiendo un poco la imagen.
En inglés, por supuesto.
Yo no puedo hablar mucho inglés, pero trato de entenderlos y escribir un poco.
Fantastic.
That's okay.
So Edward is here.
If you describe it in a little bit of English, I will describe it in my very rusty Spanish.
Ujú. Venga, Raquel, que tienes que describir la imagen en español. Estamos esperándote. Nati, tú puedes leer, aunque no describas la imagen, puedes leer las palabras.
All right, we can go to the next page then.
She's just been asking if,
Oh, she's asking.
yeah. That would be fine. That would be probably great. Yeah, if she could
Okay.
at least read the arrivals, departures, and some of the English words.
Okay. All right. We'll move on to the next page, and I've just got to let me go to the next page, and I'll just step away for a second because I've had too much coffee, and you guys can start reading the paragraphs.
Well, let's do it in English since we have
Vale.
the vast majority of people learning English. Nati,
Okay.
can you still hear me? Nati, may I guess?
¿Lo leo en inglés?
Yeah, if you could, please. Sí, por favor.
Right. Okay. Only watch when do you fly on an airplane? With its moment and died, they are going to visit Ratman. They took a boat to the airport.
Fantastic. I will reread that. Huckle was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport. Do you want to repeat that, please? ¿Puedes repetirlo, por favor?
Lo primero,
Sí. Nati, ¿puedes repetirlo?
Repetirlo, sí. Thank you. Thank you.
Exacto.
es, I like one the fly.
Nati, ¿puedes leer otra vez el primer párrafo? ¿Lo ves bien?
Sí,
Venga, inténtalo.
teniendo problemas con el internet.
Vale.
¿Cómo se pronuncia esa parte? Es que nunca puedo pronunciar.
Huckle.
Huckle.
It's a name.
Huckle was going to fly on airplane.
Airplane.
Airplane, okay. Why with its
Perfect.
moment and died.
Daddy. Mommy and daddy.
And daily. Okay. They were going to beach Radman.
They're going to visit grandma.
Grandma. Okay. They took a bus to the airport.
Very good. Very good.
Hi, can I to learn?
Yeah.
Can I to read? I don't
Can you
speak
try
English,
it?
but I want to learn.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a go.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hooker was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport.
Very good. Can you repeat visit?
What?
Thank you.
Sorry?
Could you repeat the word visit?
Visit.
Yeah, they were going to visit grandma.
They were going to visit grandma.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who's next? Ed, could you read that, please?
Lo siento, no hablo inglés. Huckle was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport.
Fantastic. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that now in English. Huckle was going to fly on an airplane with his mummy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport. Thanks, Ed.
Anytime, I'm here to teach you.
Who's next? Who's next?
How about Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel.
I see that Liz is raising her hand.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you for looking at that. I didn't see that. Liz from Peru. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm from Peru, and I'm gonna read. Huckle was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport.
Fantastic. The only word I would have exception with was took. They took a bus.
They took a bus.
Perfect.
Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Who's next? Who do we have? Mikhail?
Yes. Hi. Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to read it?
Please.
Okay. I'm going to give it a try. Huckle was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes. I agree.
Michael. It's the same Michael that we were.
The same Michael
Oh, it is.
last night.
It's from the United States.
Okay, Michael. Read it in Spanish then. I thought it was the same Michael. Read this one.
So read the, okay, they read the thing that you underlined.
Yes.
Huckle iba a volar en avión con su mamá y su papá. Iban a visitar a su abuela. Cogieron un autobús al aeropuerto.
Perfecto,
Bien.
Michael, perfecto.
Yeah.
Lo voy a leer yo ahora en español. Huckle iba a volar en avión con su mamá y su papá. Iban a visitar a su abuela. Cogieron un autobús al aeropuerto.
I'll read the
Daniel?
I'll read the Spanish one. Huckle
Okay.
iba a volar en avión con su mamá y su papá. Iban a visitar a su abuela. Cogieron un autobús al aeropuerto.
¿Ok? Perfecto, Rachel. Mamá y papá.
Mamá y papá.
Ok. Porque como ves tiene acento. Cuando se acentúa tienes que hacer remarcar mamá y papá.
Mamá y papá.
Mamá y papá. All right.
Daniel, are you still there?
Hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, where are you from?
Daniel.
Hello, can you hear us?
Excuse me. I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Brilliant.
Would you like to read that first paragraph? Where are you from, Daniel?
Wait, reading, writing. What?
But Daniel, where are you from?
¿De dónde eres?
Okay, my country is Peru.
Peru.
Okay.
Okay. ¿Puedes leer esto? Esto.
Okay. Yes, I can. Then Hakol or Haikol
Huckle.
is a name, right?
It's a name.
Huckle,
Es
yes.
un nombre.
Okay, thank you. Hakol was going to fly on an airplane with his mommy and daddy. They were going to visit grandma. They took a bus to the airport.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Number?
Perfect.
Number?
Absolutely perfect. No problems there whatsoever.
All right. Do we want to do any more of the paragraphs, or do we want to move to the next picture where we can describe it?
Yeah, I think probably describing it might be.
All right, let's move on to the next picture.
Liz from Peru, I'm volunteering you.
Sorry, I don't listen.
¿Puedes describir esta imagen en inglés, por favor?
Esta imagen.
Okay. I don't speak very well in English, but I try.
Do your best. Go for it.
There are many people in a confusion. I don't see very well. Then there is an airplane, and people is trying to get in the plane.
Perfect.
And the last image, the people are in their seats into the airplane. That's all. I think I guess.
Okay.
Very
Great.
good.
Perfect. Good. Thank you.
Very good.
Okay.
Who would like to go next to describe it?
Matthew.
I would like
Oh, no. Brilliant.
to describe this picture.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Number in this picture, and there are fat pig, fat pig next to the fat pig, and there is a bear. There is a bear with beer, and the bear is dressed all blue, all blue. Will you no? And okay, and there is an owl. There is an owl. There is an owl with arms. His its arm is no, this is wing, no, wing, open wing, open wing. There is a red green. There is a green door, a cat, a little cat, little kitty is opening the door. Is opening the green door, There are many drawings on the wall. Yeah, there are a weather map. There is a weather map. Okay, this is a draw on a plane. On a plane on the wall. Below this picture, there are a plane. There are a plane, jet plane, and there is a control tower with control the planes. We control the planes, and on the wing of the plane, there is a beer dog. I can't see well.
I think it is a dog.
Dog. Okay, there is a dog, and there are many animals, many little animals with uniform, blue and light blue. Oh, is that's glow. I don't know how I don't know how this yeah.
Is it this?
Under this picture, yeah. I don't know. It's a owl, no? It's a owl.
No.
It's an owl. It's an owl, no? It's an owl. Okay. Under this picture, there are many animals into many animals on the plane, no? On the plane, in the aboard on a plane. They are flying, no? They are flying on a plane by plane, no? They are flying by plane. The what else? The plane is white and blue. White and blue. On the right, the wiggle. I don't know. What do you say? Ala.
Wings.
Okay. On the left. On the left, there is a wing. Empty, no? On the right, there is a okay. Up. Yeah. On the left, the wing have two. Have two engines. Engines is motor in English. Yeah. Engines. Two engines. Yes, this is a I don't know this word. This part is and I don't know this part. What is his name? His name of this part.
This guy?
Okay.
This one?
And okay, about over the plane in the mirror picture is over the plane and there is a red plane with a the pilot is an animal. I can see what the animal is.
I think he's a mouse.
This. Okay, a mouse. Okay, he's finding a mouse. Okay, no more.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, would anyone else like to describe this picture? I have a few more pictures of the story.
Julio,
Yes,
Hey.
Julio. Why don't you describe the picture?
Julio.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes, we
hear you.
can.
Yes.
Okay. Which one? The first one, the second, the third?
First one.
The first one, this part.
Okay. I'm going to zoom it. Okay. So I can see a bunch of animals, pig, probably a fox, a raccoon, an owl, and I can figure it out whether the one, the one that it's opening the door and this lady. But well, we have these animals and they are probably doing the check-in. Or yeah, I would say it's that. They are wearing, we have the crew. We have a couple of, probably it's the pilot and the co-pilot. And there's also a mouse, probably also from the crew. In the second picture, we have this crew going on board. We also have a mouse flying in a small airplane, and we have I don't know how to call this. It's probably somebody that was cleaning the tail of this jet, and once he finished, it has jumped in a parachute. And the other one on the right, yeah, that one. And we have another one checking or verifying that the wing is that everything is set, ready, or okay with the wing. In the third part, everybody is on board. The engine of the from this, of this jet is probably on, and we have a pig that is making signals to let the pilot know he can start taxiing till the place where it's going to start running to take off. Well, that's what I can say. Thank you.
Brilliant. Okay. Me voy a probar entonces en la primera imagen. Hay, como han dicho otros, hay algunos animales. Estos son, me parece que son los pilotos y ¿cómo se llaman? No, el equipo del avión, y hay un hombre que es, pues hay un cerdo con un paraguas que es la persona que está, pueden ser, explicando cómo sea el tiempo, el clima en este día. Porque hay por el pared, hay una chaqueta para el agua. Hay un thermostat, o no sé cómo se llama esta cosa, para medir.
Un termómetro.
Termómetro, sí. Casi igual que en inglés. Por supuesto, hay un avión, hay un pájaro. No sé cómo se llama este tipo de pájaro, pero hay un pájaro. Está dibujando algo. Está haciendo sus planes para el
Se llama
vuelo.
búho. Búho. En
Búho.
Spanish.
Es un búho.
Yes.
Búho.
O un zorro.
O zorro. Sí, zorro.
Es un búho. Es un búho.
Sí.
It's draw, it's writing.
Sí, está dibujando sus planes de su vuelo. Hay un gatito o algo a su lado. No sé qué está haciendo, pero este gatito que está vestido es una mujer, me parece, por culpa del bolsa que ella tiene a su hombro.
Parece que se está maquillando, ¿no?
No veo pues la imagen es un poco pequeña para ver todos los detalles. Alguien también ha dicho que hay una imagen, hay un dibujo de un avión, hay una nube también y hay un avión de papel. Hay un avión de papel también aquí. Y esta habitación se dice en inglés dispatch room. Entonces, es donde se salen. Es la habitación antes de salir. Entonces, sí, es donde se juntan para charlar, para sacar información sobre el vuelo que viene. Más o menos, me parece.
Dispatch room puede ser un despacho.
Un despacho, ok, un despacho.
Puede ser.
Y esto es todo para mí.
Muy bien. Sí.
Súper difícil a decir lo menos, porque en este momento sabes exactamente el vocabulario que faltas.
Very good, very good.
Rochelle, ¿te animas?
So, what did you say, Isabel?
¿Te animas a describir tú?
Me? Okay, so in this room, I see there's a dispatch room.
En
español.
Funciona en inglés.
Okay. All right, yo voy a tratar. Okay, este es una lugar de dispatch, un lugar para la trabajadores para la clima, para checar la clima por los pilotos. Y hay un cerdo con una paraguas, hay una poleta y una copoleta. Un poleta es un zorro y un copoleta no sé, es una raccoon. ¿Cómo se dice raccoon?
Mapache.
Raccoon.
Mapache.
Mapache.
Sí.
Mapache.
Es una gata. Una gata es una yo creo que es una atendante para el avión.
¿Una azafata?
Una azafata.
Yeah, you're right.
Sí, y ella es la misma aquí. Hay es una torre de control y esta es una avión más pequeña con una rata. El piloto y copiloto van a la avión y en este drawing imagen es también de la avión, el avión. Y hay muchos animales en sus asientos. Este es el baño. Y hay un cerdo da las direcciones para el avión. Y es todo para mí.
You suddenly realize how tough it is, don't you?
It is.
Rachel, piloto y copiloto.
Y copiloto.
Porque lo dices que parece como italiano.
Oh, was I saying Italian?
Yes.
Wow.
So, you are learning Italian as well.
I am a little bit, but I didn't know those words yet.
Okay. Well done. Well
Well,
done, Rachel.
actually, in Italian is pilota.
Pilota.
Yes.
Yeah, Julio's going to teach me Italian eventually.
Okay.
All right. Shall we go to the next picture?
Yes, please.
Let's choose Adrian.
Adrian.
Adrian. Can you hear us, Adrian?
Adriana, please.
Adriana, sorry.
Hola. No
Hola.
hablo mucho inglés. Más que todo entiendo leerlo y bueno, estoy en proceso de querer aprender a entenderlo y hablarlo.
Okay. ¿Puedes leer este?
Okay. At big airports, airplane are landing on and taking off from the same runway. All the time, they have to take turn.
Landing. Landing was the word I spotted.
Landing.
Yeah.
Landing.
Turns.
Turns.
Very good. Very good. Shall I read?
Adriana. Adriana, how do you pronounce pájaros in English?
Birds.
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 Birds. It is
Beard.
the same. Terms, birds.
Bird. Me cuesta.
Adriana, I will read it in English for you.
Yes,
At
please,
big airports, airplanes are landing on and taking off from the same runway all the time. They have to take turns. Does that help?
Okay.
Do you want to reread it, please?
Okay. At big airports, airplane are landing on and taking off from the same runway all the time. They have to take turn.
Turn. Can you say burn? Could you say
Turn.
burn?
Turn.
That's better.
Yeah. Could you say turn?
Turns.
Yeah,
Turns.
getting better. Getting better.
The one thing too, that was much better. The one thing is you did very well, but on the airplanes, you just like forgot the S. So just like make sure to look for you did say airports, but I think the second time for airplanes, I didn't hear the S. So just like watch for the endings of the words. Very good. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you.
in that word, terms, we have to add a check en Spanish. O sea, para pronunciar esa T en español nosotros tenemos un truco que es pronunciar la Che de China muy sutil. La Che de China muy sutil es turns, ¿no? Take turns. No sé si estará correcto, pero they have to take turns, ¿no? Como turns, ¿no? La Che de China muy sutil creo que es un buen truco para esa T.
Very good. Would anyone like to, who would like to describe this picture?
Okay, I would like to
Does
try.
somebody have their hand up? I see, Julio has his hand up.
Okay.
No solo quería
Or was that from before? Who would like to go next?
Ok, no solo quería decir con respecto a esta palabra que de turns, entonces que piense lo que pasa es que aquí los aviones están esperando su turno para despegar, ¿no? Entonces es como si fueran sus turnos, ¿no? Entonces sus turnos para despegar los aviones. Entonces turns. Ok, entonces eso tal vez así le sea más fácil, ¿no? Porque eso quiere decir sus turnos, ¿no? Entonces, turns. ¿no? Okay, it was just that.
Just that, okay.
Somebody else describing first.
Okay, all right.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you. Ed, are you there? Are you back yet? Would you like to take a turn at this?
Ed, if you don't take a turn, everybody will understand correct, proper British English and not American English. That's not flushing him out of the rabbit hole, is it?
No, I wonder if he's like at his computer. All right, who's next then for this picture?
Nati.
Okay.
Nati.
Sí.
Are you there? Could you read, please?
Lo leo.
Yes, please.
Okay. At big airports, airplanes are lighting on and taken off from the summer runway. All the time, they have to take tours.
Okay. Would you like me to read each? If I read the line first, can you reread it after me? Si leo la primera línea, ¿tú puedes repetirlo después de mí, por favor?
Okay.
Okay. At big airports, airplanes are landing on. Por favor, in inglés.
At big airports, airplanes are light on.
Okay. At big airports. Repítelo, por favor.
At big airports,
Airplanes
airplanes
are
are
landing
landing
on
on
and
and
taking
taken
off
off
from
the
same runway all the time. They have to take turns. Perfect. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Who's next? If you don't,
I would like to try to describe.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
I see Liz from Peru has her hand up. Is that
okay,
you?
brilliant.
And there is a red helicopter and in the air, and a control tower, and a plane about to take off. And that's it.
Very good.
What more? What more could you tell us?
Sorry.
What more can you tell us? Give us
Um,
more detail, please.
Red helicopter? I don't understand.
Can
No,
you?
what's happening here?
What's happened? A person is going to aboard the plane.
Okay.
The last image, a plane is going to take off. The person is missing the plane.
Yes.
Tiny image. The image is very small.
It is
I
very
don't see.
small. It is.
Yeah.
The last
What?
part I don't see is cut. No se ve, está cortado abajo.
Okay. What number is this number in red?
17.
Perfect. Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Who are we going to volunteer next? Who are we going to volunteer next? Who hasn't spoken so far? Daniel?
Okay, here.
Would you like to describe this picture?
Okay. Let's go. I don't have the appointed. No. I'm on my phone.
Oh, can you see? Can you see it?
I have no pointing. No.
Okay. Can you read this?
Can you?
Yeah, I would like to describe this.
Oh, go ahead.
I can read. Yeah, I can. Yes. First things first. There is a red plane. It's waiting to take off. No, it's waiting to take off. Below there is a plane.
I thought that was what
Okay,
you were talking about. Sorry.
No problem. And there is a plane. This plane have two colors. No, have two colors, white and blue. It have four window, and okay, for window. Behind this plane, behind this plane, there is a pig. With its suitcase. Yes. What else? Next to the picture, no, on the right, and there is a tower. There is a control tower. Into the control tower, and there are some animals. I think they are Rabbits, I think.
Yeah.
Rabbits.
This one's a rabbit. This one might be a cat. And this one I think is a pig.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that truck landing strip. The landing strip is the number 17. 17 in the middle. In the middle, that landing strip, there is a yellow line. In front of the yellow line, there is a plane. It's taking off. I don't know his destiny. Its destiny. About this phrase, this paragraph, I would like to read.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to. Okay. At big airports, airplanes are landing on and taking off from the same runway all the time. They have to take turns.
Okay, can I read that for you?
Thank you.
At big airports, airplanes are landing on and taking off from the same runway all the time. They have to take turns. Could you repeat that, please?
Okay. At big airports, airplanes are landing on and taking off from the same runway all the time. They have to take turns.
Perfect. Very good. Much better the second time. A lot better. Great.
Okay.
All right. We'll move on to the next picture. And who would like to either read the paragraph or describe the picture? You can read this paragraph. Who would like to go next? Or if you are a Spanish speaker and want to translate, you want to take a stab at translating the paragraph, you can do that if you'd like.
Okay. I'm going to translate the paragraph.
All right,
Brilliant.
go for it.
Okay. El avión se eleva lentamente del suelo. Se eleva así, de una manera lenta desde el suelo. El piloto presiona un botón y las ruedas se esconden dentro del avión. Arriba, volará.
Gracias. Very good.
Thank you. We have Grace.
Yes, Grace just joined us. Grace, if you would like, you can describe this picture. You could read the paragraph. I'm not sure where you're coming from.
Where are you from?
Hello, everybody. This question is for me. It's for me.
Yeah, would you like to take a turn? What we're doing, because you just joined, is we're describing the picture. Either if you're learning English, then describe in English, or if you're learning Spanish, describe in Spanish. And if you are learning English, you can read the paragraph. If you're a Spanish speaker and you'd like to translate it, like Isabel, you can do that. So would you like to take a turn?
Okay, thank you. I am learning English. I'm a beginner.
Okay.
Then in that picture, I see in the above three airplanes. Colors are purple,
herb and red with black with white, and more airplane colors are red and yellow. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 airplanes. The airplane located. Oh yes, yes. Down, down. The airplane is color sky or blue soft and white. I see animals. Animals seems cat, a dog, and well, maybe bear.
I think it's a rabbit or a bunny in this one.
Oh yes, this is a rabbit. Good. That's all for me.
Very
Thank you.
good. Very good.
Thank you. If you don't pipe up, I will choose somebody.
I would like to.
Oh, Isabel?
Michael, would you like to talk with us?
The first image, I would like to
Okay.
try to.
Okay.
Oh,
Absolutely.
brilliant.
Okay, and there is three airplanes waiting their turn to take off. A small yellow plane, a big white plane, a medium purple plane, and finally an airplane about to take off. That's all. And the last image, I try to read.
Okay.
The plane rose gently off the ground. The pilot pushed a button and the wheels folded up into the plane. Up, 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 it flew. That's all.
Very good.
Could you say pushed?
Pushed.
Brilliant. The pilot pushed a button.
Sorry?
Could you repeat? The pilot pushed a button.
Push a button.
Pushed.
Pushed. Push.
Brilliant. Yeah. A button.
A button.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else, or I can go on to our next picture. We have a couple more left. And I go to the next one. All right. So this is the next one that we can either read, if you'd like to read, or if you would like to describe the picture. Who would like to go? Isabel, would you like to describe it?
Okay.
In English.
In English or in Spanish?
In English. In English.
Okay. Well, we can see that the plane is flying. Okay. We are looking at an image inside the plane, and we can see, I think, a family of cats. I don't know if they are cats or not. And the flight attendant are asking them maybe if they want a drink or something to eat. We don't know. We can see a fox. I don't know if it is a fox, and he's sleeping there. You know, we can see that there is a pillow under his head. In the next picture, we can see that they, as I guessed, the family is eating and drinking, and the small cat is playing, I think, with a, I don't know, I can't see very well what he has in
This
his hand.
this
I don't know.
particular character is Lowly the worm. He's feeding the worm.
Okay. Oh my God. So there is a worm in the plane. Oh, amazing. We can see the flight attendant. He's carrying a tray with some drinks and some meat, maybe because maybe for another family. We don't know. And there in the bottom of the page, we can see that Hackle. I suppose that this is the boy that he's telling us the story. He's going to see what was in the cockpit. I suppose that the cockpit is where the pilot is, no? Okay, it is supposed that you are not allowed to go inside this room, but he's going to he's very curious. Maybe he's going to try it. As we can see in the next picture, he got it in that room. We can see the pilot and the co-pilot, and he's talking with them, and maybe they are showing the hacker how everything works inside the plane, and how the pilot manage everything, the wheels or the wings. I don't know. We can see a small mouse. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Maybe pushing the buttons. I don't know. Maybe we can see a sign that is fastened seat belts. Maybe he's doing that, warning the passengers that they have to fasten their seat belts. We don't know. I don't know how hacker managed to go into the cabin crew, you know. We don't know.
This is before now you can't go in there, but this is before when children could go into
okay.
go in. This book is from 1968. So
now it's forbidden.
Now it's forbidden. That's locked. You would not be able to get in there. But this was from 19. Has anybody ever seen the movie Airplane?
Oh yes.
Very funny.
Only a few weeks back. Very funny.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Let's see. And another thing to point out is that this book, like, it has the old word stewardess, but we don't use that anymore. We use the word. We use the word airline attendant now.
A flight attendant could be possible.
Yeah.
Or flight attendant or airline attendant, but you don't use stewardess anymore. So, because this book is old. All right. So who else would like to describe or read any paragraphs?
Liz, how are you doing, Liz? Would you like to do this, please? Liz?
Liz, are you there?
Sorry, what?
Would you like to either read a paragraph, read one of the paragraphs, or describe what's happening in the picture?
I read.
Okay.
What image? first,
So you can read whichever one. This one might be a little hard to read because they have the drawing in the background, but if you want to give that one a try.
okay, the first, up. The pilot used radar to find where the best flying weather was. Huckle's plane flew high above the clouds. Sorry, it's small. I can see very well.
You did very good. What could you say radar again?
Radar.
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 Radar. Radar.
Radar. Pretty good. Yeah, radar.
Radar.
Right, very good. All right, anyone else want to describe this picture? We'll go on to the next page. Find out what's going to happen with Huckle.
Grace.
Me, I would like to read, please.
Okay, go for it.
This paragraph.
Which one would you like to read?
First.
First.
The last
Last
paragraph.
one? This one?
Okay, the last one. Okay. Too late. The pilot. Sorry. My son. Yeah. Too late. The pilot had started to land. Everyone was too busy to take Huckle back to his seat. The pilot talked on the radio to the control tower. He was told that his runway was clear for landing.
Okay. Do you want me to read that?
Yeah, why don't you give it a go, read it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Too
please.
late. The pilot had started to land. Everybody was too busy to take Huckle back to his seat. The pilot talked on the radio to the control tower. He was told the runway was clear for landing. Could you repeat that again, please?
Okay. Too late. The pilot had started to land. Everyone was too busy to take Huckle back to his seat. The pilot talked on the radio to the control tower. He was told that the runway was clear for landing.
Control tower.
Control tower.
Could you say that again?
Okay.
Control tower.
Control tower.
Control.
Tower.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right. So we'll go on to the last page because I don't want to go too
Excuse
long.
me from Peru.
What was your question?
I have a question for you,
Sure.
please. En Spanish, ¿cómo puedo ser? O sea, es la primera vez que he ingresado al grupo. Me gustaría ingresar nuevamente, ¿no? O sea, la próxima vez. Pero no sé por qué, no sé cómo ingresar nuevamente porque estoy en un grupo de WhatsApp donde comparten diferentes links de reuniones, ¿no? Bueno, yo he ingresado a esta, ¿no? Y la verdad que no sé si cómo ingresar nuevamente, si hay un grupo aparte, algo así.
Entonces, ¿cómo has conseguido este enlace?
No, o sea, por el Facebook, yo estoy en un grupo de aprender inglés en Facebook. Entonces,
Okay.
en Facebook me compartieron un link para unirme a un grupo de WhatsApp. Entonces, me uní al grupo de WhatsApp y a través de ese grupo comparten muchos links de diferentes reuniones en diferentes horarios, de diferentes niveles. Entonces, yo entré a esta reunión porque decía, aprende inglés, o sea, era como un intercambio, ¿no? Aprendes inglés y tú enseñas también español, ¿no?
Correcto.
Entonces ingresé pero no sé si la próxima vez voy a ingresar a esta reunión porque son tantos links que comparten en ese grupo que no sé cuál es cuál, ¿no?
Me pasa igual que Daniel. ¿Ustedes no
Ajá,
tendrán
no sé si
otro
hay-
grupo de
claro.
WhatsApp?
Sí,
¿Podrían
Pues
mandar el link al chat, porfa?
¿Tienen algún grupo ustedes, algún grupo exclusivo, algo así?
No, estos son grupos general. Pusimos el enlace en como 3 o 4 grupos. Una es de inglés, es de Rochelle, que es un host aquí. Ella tiene una cadena de YouTube, se llama Dreaming English. El otro grupos eran de inglés y español. Entonces, estos dos o tres grupos, hay intercambios de inglés y español. Y pusimos el enlace allí porque somos miembros de estos grupos de WhatsApp también. No sé cómo podemos juntarnos con los jefes de estos grupos de WhatsApp, pero supongo que será posible si nos mandes sus información, ¿me entiendes?
si nos puedes compartir tu número de teléfono,
Ya,
Perfecto.
¿de acuerdo?
Entonces, por acá voy a dejar el número por el chat.
Sí,
¿Está bien?
nos lo pones por el chat. Y
Yo
luego ya
también,
después
porfa.
nosotros, sí,
Lo
lo
voy a
ponéis por el
poner
chat
con el
con vuestro
código
nombre y ya
Ujú.
lo solucionamos.
Que me voy a
ya,
hacer
ok.
es hacer una grabación de esta. No sé si, por supuesto, porque después de la charla vamos a perder todo pero que me voy a hacer es hacer un screen grab.
Sí, yo los estoy apuntando, que
I will have the chat saved that I can.
How will you?
Yeah,
Okay.
anyone that also would like to save the chat, the way that you do that is you go to the 3 little dots if you're in the chat and you go to more and press save chat and it will save it to your device after the meeting ends.
Ok, para ellos que no han entendido, hay 3 puntos en la pantalla y desde allí puedes hacer una grabación, puedes conseguir este chat para guardarlo luego, pero en este momento no sé. Entonces,
yo en estos momentos tengo apuntado el número de Nati, de Adriana, y ahora estoy viendo, sí, el de Daniel también.
ok, si yo tengo una grabación de los dos, he hecho un screen grab, hay
Ajá.
otra.
All right, and I'm going to move on to our last picture that we're going to do because it's just so we can find out what happened with Huckle. This is the last page, and we can either have people read some of the paragraphs or describe the picture, and then we'll end because we've been going quite a bit. I don't want it to keep people too long, especially I know that it's late for some people.
Thank you, Rachel. Could you share your page from YouTube, please, in order to practice English?
Yes,
please?
I will share my YouTube channel as well. Let me grab it from another tab.
Dreaming English.
Dreaming English, and
Dreaming
I'll
English.
I'll grab the link for people as well and put it in the chat. Thank you for asking. I appreciate if people will like, follow, share. I make videos every week, and I appreciate that. So let me throw that in the chat, and you can follow me, and I would appreciate that. So this is the last page that we're going to share, and I will also share this little Jamboard with people at the end, so you can, it'll be in the chat and you can go here and read this particular, let me just grab the link. I will share that so people can be able to go and read this later. So I'll put that in the chat for people, but we'll just do this last page here. All right, so who would like to describe and or read this picture? Read this picture. No, read the paragraphs. Describe the picture or read the paragraphs. in English. You can describe it in Spanish. You can translate some of the paragraphs if you'd like into Spanish.
Adriana. Adriana. Are you there? Adriana.
Hi, hi.
Hey.
¿Puedes leer el párrafo o describir la imagen, lo que tú quieras?
¿El primer párrafo o el segundo?
Sí, el primero.
Okay. The pilot slowed down the plane. He circled around and around, lower and lower.
Okay. Shall I read it for you? The
Yes.
pilot slowed down the plane. He circled around and around, lower and lower. Could you repeat that, please, Adriana?
Okay, okay. The pilot slowed down the plane. He circled around. ¿Cómo es que es esta? Disculpe.
He circled around and around.
Around and around, lower and lower.
Okay, so repeat after me. He circled.
Circle.
Circled.
Circle.
Circled. There's a
circle.
D. Circled.
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 He circled.
Brilliant. Around.
Around and around.
Brilliant. So much better.
Oops.
So much better. Very good. Very good. Y ya entiendo por qué no quieres pronunciar la D, porque a los angloparlantes hablamos, cuando estabas hablando en español, el D no funciona. Entendí el otro día cuando estuve hablando con alguien, entonces pueden ser para vosotros, es mucho más difícil a pronunciar o a ver este D al final de estas palabras. He circled around and around. Pero well done, very well done.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
All right.
Who's next? Alexis.
Buenas tardes.
Alexis.
The pilot slowed down the plane. He circled around and around, lower and lower.
Slowed. The pilot slowed.
Slowed.
The pilot slowed down the plane. The pilot slowed down the plane.
The pilot slowed down the plane.
Fantastic. Very well done. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. That's it.
Would you like to read another paragraph?
Okay. Barbie, right?
These are just sounds like blurp, thunk. These are just sounds that the plane is making.
Yeah. Thanks.
Just start from here.
Yeah. The pilot lowered the landing wheels into place. Hang on tight, Hato. You don't have a seat belt on. Now let's come in for a perfect landing. I didn't see it very well. Sorry.
No, very good. Very good. Lowered. The pilot lowered.
A pilot lowered.
Yeah, good. Very good. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Anyone else would like to describe the picture or read one of the paragraphs?
I'm volunteering Julio. Julio?
Okay, thank you, Ken.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Okay, so I probably can read the last paragraph.
Okay.
Grandma rushed up to the airplane after it had landed safely. Why, Huckle? She said. When did you learn how to fly an airplane? Will you teach me how? Maybe someday he will.
Very good.
That is very good.
Very good indeed. Very good indeed.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone last? I think I want to end it pretty soon. So anyone last person want to describe it or read anything?
Yes, Rochelle, would you like to describe the picture in Spanish, please?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Me, right? Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So volunteer?
All right, I'm volunteered. Okay. Un avión is volando y está más pronto aterrizar en una pista. En una pista tenía una pista número 10. Hay una toro de control y el avión es blanco con una línea azul y hay un carro con un gato conduciendo. Este gato es la abuela de Huckle. Y en la última imagen, el avión es en el tierra y el piloto es un zorro y copiloto y el intendente hay en el tierra también y las padres de Huckle y la abuela está abrazando su nieto. Y ella tenía un regalo, yo creo que es una avión, posiblemente un avión jugar, no avión en real, pero es una juguete.
Un juguete.
Sí, sí. Y es todo para mí.
Muy bien,
Well
Rochelle.
done. Very done.
Thank
Yeah.
Muy bien.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I shared this particular document so you can be able to read it all. If you want to go to the Jamboard link and you can look at it and read the whole thing. But I want to thank everybody. I'm going to end the recording. Let me stop sharing and end the recording. And if anyone wants to stay on for a few moments and let me know what you think, but let me end the recording.